PunkTV.ca for all the best modern rock videos and interviews.
All right, I'm Dixon Christie here from Punk TV. I'm here with Sam Totman of Dragon Force. How you doing, bud?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. Yeah, lovely.
Good, good. So you guys have been touring forever. How are you enjoying touring here in Alberta? It's minus 40 to get today, and the weather's just been awful. How are you liking it?
Well, yeah, like you can see, I'm kind of like wearing my winter clothes and I'm still inside because it's still cold even in here.
You haven't warmed up yet?
No, not really. No. But yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's kind of a bummer actually because I always like to see. I haven't been to we did Winnipeg yesterday, and then here we haven't been to these places before. I usually like to have a look around and stuff, or at least look out the window of the bus. But I couldn't even do that because I was just lying in bed.
I've noticed that I've followed you guys for quite a while, and I know our audience has. You guys have slowly really gained momentum over the last 5 years in North America. You've been doing stadium-sized shows in Europe for 5 years at least, but it's really starting to catch on here in North America after, of course, Guitar Hero and Inhuman Rampage. Tell us about the audiences coming over from Europe to Canada, and obviously the reception here has been great for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's been really cool. It's like, I mean, we've done quite a lot of tours here now, so like this is just like the headline tour of this new album, I guess. So I mean, it's pretty much the same sort of thing. Same old routine. Like I said, we've done so many tours now. So it's like, but everyone's been cool. There's like a lot of new people coming out. You can see there's like, there's like lots of like, I guess probably because of the Guitar Hero thing is like you get loads of like little young kids these days coming to the shows, which is quite funny.
And they idolize you and Herman.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
I think
probably
so.
not after they've seen the show. They probably think, oh, they're pretty rubbish actually.
Yeah, I can't wait to ask you about the live performances and what people can see when they come out to see you guys on tour. But what I'm talking about mainly is, you do in the summertime in Europe, you do a lot of big festivals for 20, 30, 40,000 people. And coming over here in minus 40-degree weather, you really got to love the fans to come out and play in this weather.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm always still surprised they even bother coming at all. You know what I mean? Like you see them out, like there's a bunch of kids every day, and they're outside with a t-shirt on. And I'm like, dude, why don't you just put a coat on, man? Like, no, I want to go to the front. I was like, well, even if you want to go to the front, you can still leave your coat and the thing and like push your way up there. You know what I mean? But I guess that's like the kids of today.
Yeah. Okay, so we went from Inhuman Rampage to Ultra Beatdown. First of all, can you tell me what is an Ultra Beatdown? And tell us about the pressure in creating an album that could be, better than your last album. I mean, is that important to Dragon Force to always be pushing yourselves creatively?
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's no point in doing one it has to be better than the last one. Otherwise, there's really not much point in doing it. We always like, I guess sooner or later you're going to get to the point where you just can't. We actually thought like even after the second album, which was like probably 4 years ago or something, like we were like, we really thought that was the best album we could ever do. We were like, how are we going to do something better than that? But then like as after 2 years go by before you start doing the next one, you get new ideas and that kind of thing. I mean, right now we couldn't make an album better than Ultra Beatdown because we just did it. That's the best we can do right now. Hopefully in 2 years' time, we'll have some more ideas and and we'll get better at just everything like just it's 2 years later. Things are different, so you can probably make a better one. And but yeah, I mean that's definitely we didn't want to release it until it is better than the last one. You know what I mean? Like we keep working on every song until they're all up to standard and like they're all like better than as good as they possibly can be.
Now, obviously, you guys have spent a lot of your careers on the road. Tell us about the writing process for the band, and are you constantly crunching out new riffs, or are you like training yourself to keep your chops up as far as your guitar playing is concerned? How do you write on the road, and how do you keep creating on the road?
Well, actually, we never write anything on the road. I can tell you that. I might have an idea, or like I might actually not even really that. To be honest, like this is a true story. I had a nightmare about having to write songs this morning, like because I just hate it. I was like, oh god, it's really really hard work, especially like once you've done like 3 or 4 albums, it's like even harder because you've got to try and like do something that you haven't already done, which is not that easy. There's only in one person's head. There's only so many ideas. My kind of songwriting's still like it's pretty kind of like, what I mean? It's like I can't write like I don't know classical music song or something like that. Yeah, it's just what I can do is like writing to Dragon Force songs, and we've already done like 4 albums worth, so I don't know how many more I can churn out, you know. So it's like it gets harder every time.
Lends itself to the question: when you're on the road, are you cranking Dragon Force albums in the bus all the time, or what are you guys listening to on the road?
Actually, to be honest, we don't really listen to anything. Like, I mean, well, we just listen to if we're like having a bit of a laugh and getting drunk or something, we'll put some music on. But like most of the time, you know, we actually have a music band on the dressing room. We have a music band in the bus because, like, you know, no one wants to listen to the same thing at the same time. You know, one guy like wants to listen to black metal or something, and everyone else, you know what I mean? It's like someone wants to listen to something mellow. So we just say, well, look, everyone just put their headphones on, bugger off. And yeah, you know, I mean, I guess if we're like having a party or something, it's whatever. It's like whoever can be bothered to put something on. You know, I mean, we listen to all kinds of stuff. I can't even begin to explain. Like my own musical collection is like so huge, and like everyone else's is huge, but in a different way. So, you know, it could be anything.
What would surprise kids most to learn about some of the stuff that's in your music collection?
Well, I think it's not actually that surprising. I've got loads of stuff like that they probably consider pretty gay, like Hannah Montana and like Green Day, like Fall Out Boy. Like, I mean, that's only like one tiny piece of my music collection. You know, like I've got like, you know, I like to listen to a lot. I listen to punk music, I listen to pop music, I listen to metal, like all the kinds of metal, thrash and death, like power metal, whatever. You know what I mean? So people kind of like, they always go, oh yeah, what's something surprising in your music collection? And they'll go like, oh, Britney Spears. Well, who cares? It's not really that surprising because that's everyone's surprising answer. You know what I mean?
I'd be thinking like Youngway Malmsteen and Satriani or
Actually,
Jeff Beck.
To be honest, that's the only thing that you might expect me to have that I actually don't have any of, is those guitar guys.
What about Stryper?
Yeah, I like Stryper a lot. Yeah, they're cool.
I've said that to it's Vadim, the keyboardist. Yeah. I said that to him when I talked to him, and he's like, "Well, I don't even know who that band is."
Yeah. Well, he's
but
like
I can hear that
he's a bit younger than us. So
I can hear that in the harmonies that you guys do.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah. I like Stryper a lot. I think they're cool. Yeah, when I was at school, like this girl in my class was like, "Oh, listen to these guys. They're like metal and they're Christians." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, that is gay." Like, and I'd never listen. I refused to listen to it. And then like a few years later, wasn't quite so metal. Like, and I'd heard it. I was like, "This is actually really catchy." So yeah.
Rock! Watch PunkTV.ca for all the best modern rock videos and interviews.